What's going on, my Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. We're in Grand Arena, and we're gonna have a real good show. Alright, so if you're new to the channel, what I'm trying to do is just help good people coming up through the divisions to be able to dominate by the time you reach where I'm at. I have made all the mistakes, so I'm putting out real good shows on the kind of, I guess, teams you need to start building, the rosters you're going to be facing, and the counters you will be needing. All right, so you see it on the board. I hit Division 3. I'm that baby account at 3.1 million. So you see the rank at 12,000. I'm going to get that pretty high. What I did was I activated Negotiator and immediately pushed me into Division 3. So we're going to take a look at the defense I set and the kind of rosters you're going to see in Division 3. So let's take a look. Round 1, fight. We got Tyler. So who saw Mortal Kombat? Comment below. What are your feelings on it? I'm an old school Mortal Kombat fan. I used to play it in the video game, the arcades. So a little mixed feelings, but it was still a good movie. All right, let's take a look at Tyler. All right. Shout out to Tyler. He's part of Phantom Rogue. Y'all get a fist bump. So I'm excited that Grand Arena is back also. Comment below if you agree. All right, so he's got Negotiator, 5 stars. That's awesome. But you know what, Tyler? I got one too. So that's going to be pretty cool. All right, let's take a look at his roster. So a couple of tips that I have that I'm pretty sure everyone does, but if not, it's pretty helpful. All right, so let's go to gear tier. Reason why I do gear tier is it just puts all your relics on top. Let's take a look at how many relics they have first. So he's got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27 relics. I think I have more than that. All right, let's go back to the top. Now, next what I do is I count how many leads they have. Because it is 5v5, and I think you need 2, 4, 6, I think at least 6 teams on defense. So let's take a look at how many leads he has. All right, let's go through. All right, so I have problems with adding, so shh, let me concentrate. Bosk, that's 1. Count with me, come on, help me out. CLS, that's 2. Darth Revan, that's 3. 4. 5, Jedi Knight Revan. Got Salt and Pepper down here. That's 6. Go back out. Mother Talzin, that's 7. Padme, that's 8. Alright, so he's got 8 good squads, and he's got a pretty nice set of gear 12. That's pretty cool. He's not trying to push it too hard. Alright, then I start looking for things that can one-shot. So since I have gas, he's definitely either going to save Darth Revan for defense, to maybe he knows that I'm going to keep my gas, yada yada yada, you know what I mean? He's got to keep that team for my gas on offense or defense. So he's not going to one-shot anything with that. So I'm looking for like Nest, like Wampa. He's not going to solo anything with an R2-D2. So no Nest I don't see. And then I start paying attention to Darth Trey. I didn't see her up there because I have bugs. So if you have bugs, always pay attention to if they have Darth Trey. Oh, she's way down here. So they are Zetaed. Scion is Zetaed. So I don't think they'll be able to take out my Geos. That's why I definitely need to up my Geos a little bit. But they're not very strong. They're definitely going to lose a lot of banners. Alright, so that's what I look for. So if you're coming up through the divisions, this is the kind of roster you're going to be facing. To make sure you're building teams to take out these squads. Alright, now let's go check out Darth Kimchi's roster. Alright. Okay, so Darth Kimchi. What I do, my arena rank number 735. Overnight, I just put in a squad to kind of let my ranking drop down so I can start facing things that I see in Grand Arena. I use Squad Arena as GAC practice. You know, at rank 109, you know, or at 98 or below 100, you know, all you see is GLs, Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Master Luke. So it's in gas, so it's not very fun. I can't get practice, so I let it drop at night. And then you see it there, 5-star Negotiator. I'm going to put that on D. First time I'm going to set a good defense. So let's take a look at my inventory. All right, we'll do the same thing, gear tier. Now we'll do power. All right, so you see my top tunes. I got General Skywalker, so it just basically means that he's got to save his Darth Revan, either going to put it on D or he has to save it for gas. So and then you got Darth Vader. My Darth Vader is hitting at over 105% crit chance. What's the crit chance on your Vader? Comment below. He crits all the time. Even on his Force Crush, every single hit is a crit. And with a crit damage triangle. I just have some pretty good mods on him. The speed, I don't really matter because I roll with Moff G and Thrawn, and they're my speed. Bastila Shan Fallen just supercharges him, so I love this squad right now. All right, let's go back. So I got CLS. I highly recommend CLS squad coming up. You know, they're a great squad. They're now viable with Chupio. You know, make sure you're farming Chupio as well. Always go for Darth Revan. Go for Darth Revan over like Beskar Mando. You know, I know they say it's all about fun, but not really. Because if you're trying to be competitive, and this show is about dominating, not having fun and coming in 3rd or 4th place. So if it was all about fun, I would still be using Mace Windu, and all my bounty hunters would be relicked. All right, so let's keep going. Kind of this, I think I have one of the best, well-balanced rosters without a GL. You know, be careful with your relics. You know, the higher relics you have, the harder it gets. Have it well-balanced. That's why you see a lot of 6s, 5s. I just brought Anakin up to relic 6 just for Division 3. All right. So this is kind of like, you see that Nest? I highly recommend Nest. I count her as a squad all by herself. Alright guys, so this kind of squad, you should start farming. It's a well-balanced roster. We'll take a look at my Thrawn. Look at that speed, 330. Comment below, how fast is your Thrawn? Alright. So that's the kind of well-balanced roster that I believe I have. Highly recommend Shore Trooper. He is used in GL counters. He is a super tank. Highly recommend that. Moff Gideon's amazing as well. Taking away 100% turn meter. That's crazy. And he gives Vader extra 50% offense. So the first Culling Blade takes anyone out. Well, except for a GL. You got Wat Tambor. He's awesome. Best plug-and-play tune. Alright, so let's go check out the defense. So let's see what I said. So like I said, you want to set at least 4 good teams on defense. So tip that I have, I'm sure everyone already knows, is you want to hold the bottom. You know, Division 3, I don't think you're going to get many more holds. I think you'll probably full clear me. Hopefully not. I hope you just can't get through my back wall. Because if you hold down here below in just one spot, you know, you could win if they weren't able to clear your bottom but cleared your top. So definitely hold the bottom. So up top here, I always try to put like at least one good squad and then something like sneaky. Sneaky being, you know, they underestimate it. They try to underman it because one of the feats is using an undermanned squad. So I always take a look at feats and see if they have that. And I put something tricky up front to see because they're going to try to underman this. They're going to try to use 4. I guarantee it. And hopefully I'll get that sneaky win like the underestimated. Because you see that they're not even gear 12. But they're really quick. They roll. Tip, Poplu should be really quick. He gets plus 25% speed boost at the beginning of the battle. And then I passed the turn meter over to Ewok Elder. Because Ewok Elder on the basic gives turn meter. And then Wicket with his AoE, the more crit hits, the more turn meter. And he has like a crit chance of almost 90%. And General Grievous, like I said, he's a banner stealer. You know, nobody has problems getting through General Grievous anymore. You can use Jedi Knight Revan, Padme. So they're not bad. But what they do is they steal banners. All right. Take a look at the back. First time, if you see my other videos, I always got hot trash in the back. I don't even want to show it. But now we got the Negotiator back there. So I'm also farming Malevolence. I'm going to leave Negotiator at 5 stars and also try to get Malevolence. I hear a 5-star Malevolence can take out Negotiator. Alright, you see that good squad there. Hopefully it gets a hold. I'm going to be excited. So now let's go downstairs. Downstairs, we've got Newt. I also put a sneaky team up front as well. But a better sneaky team than, like, let's say for the Bears, because Newt's pretty quick, and then also Dooku. He's at almost like 290 speed at gear 12. People underestimate it, especially if you don't check the stats. So I always recommend that as a tip too. You know, don't just go full all in and just get in there and not know what you're up against. You know, check his speed. You know, he's pretty quick. And then his size is awesome. Takes away buffs, can stun on her basic. Django gets damage immunity in the beginning of the battle. You know, I've seen YouTube videos out there where he's like timed out teams because they kill everyone else quickly, and he gets that damage immunity, and if you keep taking away his turn meter, stunning him and shocking him, he doesn't take a turn, so he can time out. You know, I've seen some weird loop videos on Jenga with Newt. And then you got Zombie. Zombie's gonna taunt at the beginning of the battle. You know, Dooku gives stealth. You know, pretty nasty little squad. It's gotten me some holds, because they'll probably also try to underman this as well. And then you got the bugs. So they didn't have Darth Treya Relict, so I think they could maybe he'll use the Triumphant, they'll fail, and have to bring in a cleanup squad. So I'm always hoping to get at least 3 holds on my front wall. So then when he gets to the back, he does have Darth Revan. If he doesn't save it for offense, he might have a hard time getting through this CLS squad, because Han shoots first. He's going to take out somebody because Chupio and Chewbacca are going to assist. So I'm hoping that gets a hold, but if he has Darth Revan, he has to use it for that. And then I'm going to end it with Beskar Mando. So this is the team that I made a mistake on over the holidays. You know, spent way too much money on them when I should have just gone for Darth Revan. I would be dominating right now. So if you're paying attention, if you watched this far, you know, it is all about fun. That's why I did go for them, you know, and you see them now. I stopped working on them, so it's not really all about, yes, it's about fun, but you have to be viable, like you have to be competitive. So I highly recommend going after Darth Revan. It'd be Darth Revan back there. All right. So that's kind of like a couple of tips that I have. I hope it's helpful. You know, blast the like button if it was. Now, I'm going to come back this evening, and I usually just do Grand Arena counters, but I might do the whole show because it is Division 3 for my first time, and I try to not make them too long. You know, well, people don't have time to watch these hour-long GACs. But anyways, let's all sub and grow together. And until next time, Darth Kimchi, signing out.